Yo, yo, yo. Tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Woo! You guys, I have such a special treat for you tonight, this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever in the may roam. I have one and only, the most amazing, the most fabulous, the most phenomenal, the most Bowie of them all. I have Jimmy Breland St. Yims in the house. What's up?
What up? What it do? How is everyone?
Jimmy. Yo, yo. Hey, so tell me, what have you been up to today?
Today, I have a construction company now, so been doing like remodels and stuff like that. Opening up a clothing store, and got to work on some music. You know, same old, same old.
Okay, so you are opening up a clothing store. Did I hear that correctly?
I heard that too.
Well, I'm working on a clothing store. Like that's what they're opening it. I have 2 bars that I'm working on and a clothing store. But these are for other people. Me personally, I just got invested in a kitchen for rent. So it's like a communal kitchen situation.
Yeah.
Like kitchen. So I have the construction company. Vino Mio is being sold, which is the bar that I've had. Transitioning, yeah, more into the construction thing and this kitchen soon.
Very nice. So, Jimmy, for the very few people who may not know who you are, can you give us a brief introduction?
I am St. Yims, aka Jimmy, Texas musician, psychonaut, and you know, just another person out here trying to do his thing. You know what I mean?
Just an excellent human being.
I try. I at least try. Damn it.
Nice.
Try to stay smooth.
So, for everybody, it's actually a very special night tonight. I have a special co-host, the one and only Jerry in the house.
What up, y'all?
Jerry, for those that may not know, could you give us a brief introduction?
Oh, well, you know, I'm Jerry. No, I'm hanging out here with Sunshine and had the opportunity to pop in with another dear, family member, Jimmy here. So, of course, I'm honored to just be here and just share the space and hang out. So,
hey, you guys already know what this is about. It is the Friday night sunshine after dark. Wait, is it Friday or Thursday? I'm not sure, you guys.
pretty sure.
Friday.
Oh, it is Friday.
Yay!
Good. I am so glad that we're all on the same page. I love you guys so dearly. Thank you all for being here with us. We got Paul Tar from Colorado. We got Don McDaniel. We got Daniel Bayanez. We got the whole fan band in the house. If you guys have any questions for myself, Jerry, or Jimmy, drop them down there in the comments. You already know how this works. Jimmy, you ready to get this motherfucking party started?
I thought that's what we were doing.
You ready?
I was already partying.
You ready?
The hype, that's real.
Let's motherfucking go. All right. So you are in motherfucking Corpus Christi, Texas. That is a rare form, a rare breed of human being that comes from Corpus Christi. Please give the audience that is listening at home on the podcast, watching live on YouTube, what is Corpus Christi's about? What is it about?
I'd say it's got the chill beach life, the island time, as they call it, still filled with southern hospitality. And I mean, it can get a little hood, but everybody got to stay on their toes. So it's a good place.
I expect a little.
When all the race wars and political wars and all these things going on, Corpus was chilling. When COVID was hit, like Corpus was chilling. Like everybody kind of gets along over here, you know?
What does that even mean, Jimmy?
What do you mean? What does that even mean? Everybody's chilling.
Everybody's chilling. We're all chilling.
Yeah, but we still get, good herbs. We got good food. We got good fish. Choppy ass waves, but they there, Yeah, it's good. It's pretty out here.
Good fish is important.
Yeah, I guess.
What? What the fuck did you just say? Was that even important?
Good fish is important. All right.
Is that to be the excerpt after this interview?
We got Sammy in the motherfucking house. What's up, Sammy? Sammy is actually in Corpus Christi right now. Like, what in the fuck?
Oh shit.
Corpus to Cali all around.
Yeah.
Here down first Friday, packed outside.
Sammy, tell us, what are you doing this beautiful evening? I feel like you're just watching porn, Sammy, because I already know how you do. It's okay. He has no shame in the game. He loves it all. What's up, Paul Tar, all the way from Colorado? He says, sorry, y'all, I'm listening, but can't chat too much. Lots going on. Monday is surgery. I wish you and your family nothing but the best. Paul, thank you so much for always being a huge supporter of the show. We actually have the boss in the house.
Yes.
Can we block V-Boss?
What? Can we block her?
You're bad.
She's done blocked me for 3 years now, and she's still here in the chat.
I've never been blocked.
I want to know. Let's talk about our best V-Boss story. Jimmy, do you want to start or shall I? Ooh.
Let's see how that goes.
You want me to start? Okay, I got this. V-Boss, let's just say think. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. Think.
That's a whole nother subclass category in itself. Like,
no, my favorite V-Boss story. Okay, so you guys, everybody listening on the podcast or watching at home, we are all from the same area in South Texas. We are from Corpus Christi. It's in between Austin and Brownsville, Texas, and we get forgotten about a lot, but let me tell you, not today. So V-Boss is our what is she? She's like a living playlist of music, okay? And let me tell you, she ain't dropping you off.
Track of our lives.
She ain't dropping you off at home until she makes sure you hear the whole motherfucking playlist. You know? Yeah. We will drive around the block 5 times and we're still listening to the song because V-Boss has to dominate.
Yes.
Jimmy.
I've seen it.
I was going to say something about the great hugs, but
V-Boss.
V-Boss denies everything. She says none of it is true. I feel like, I don't know. Jimmy, what's your favorite V-Boss story?
Man, we've had a lot of stories. I just like how much we can laugh and we can, we're both foodies. So anywhere we're at, we gotta hit the cool spots, the good spots. We never get one entree. It's usually, 3, 4 sharing everything. But me and that girl have done a lot of psychedelics. So we've had definitely a lot of laughs.
Well, I mean, let's talk about growing up in a small Texas town. Jimmy, not everybody knows what it feels like to grow up in a small Texas town. So please give us your perception on what it was like after you were birthed from the vagina and you were in South Texas.
think that's why he's traveled a lot.
Yeah, so
I mean, straight from
Corpus.
birth from the vagina. I mean, right from there.
Well, I was shot out in Dallas, one. But I was about 6. I've been in Corpus from 6 to 8. I did make it out for a while, and then I came back to start that bar. But yeah, my greatest friends are actually, I met here. A lot of the tribe, as we call it, is from here, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's like love-hate relationships everywhere, but it's all family, So it's like we're a tribe.
I mean, it's fucking,
Very nice. So V-Boss, that means Jimmy has a lot of hate and love for you. What? I just told you to give me your best V-Boss story.
Fuck.
I know you have to have a good one from the river.
That's why I was saying it's more situational, because it's like I couldn't pick the one time that we went and ate, because we've done it like 100 times, or like the one time we tripped balls because we did it 100 times.
What are you using to trip all the balls?
What do you mean? What am I using?
I don't know. It's a fair enough question. Like, maybe some people don't trip all the balls.
What influences was I under? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
I mean, we've yes, all serious. I mean, yeah, I really like mushrooms. If I need to deal with something, I think everybody should do mushrooms like at least quarterly a year, at least a handful of times, do a little reset. I don't do mushrooms as recreationally. I do it more for like inner work. But I like acids for recreational purposes. And I definitely don't dive too crazy. The occasional Molly or whatever. I'm not like a coke person. I'm very like pro herb, but I'm a naturally, even as calm as everybody thinks I am, I'm a very naturally anxious person, and so I stay heavily sedated and in most times, but it works more better for me than like whatever antidepressant or anti-anxiety or whatever, So, pro herb, weed the people, yeah. Flower to the people.
So I have a few comments here I want to read to you. So V-Boss says, these are very loving words. Jimmy is my least favorite cousin in the family. OMG, V-Boss, I don't believe it. And she wants to know, what is your favorite reggae album, and go, Jimmy?
My favorite reggae album.
That's a good
she probably asked that because a lot of the reggae around here that gets listened to, it seems like, is like pardon the phrase, like kind of like white boy reggae, but and she knows that I hate that thing, that vibe, but man, I love the song. Like, I couldn't tell you album, but I could tell you like some of my favorite songs. Like it's by a guy named Nayora, and it's called Red Eyes.
Yes.
It's like a pro herb song, and it's just
that's a classic.
Yeah, it's classic. I mean, I used to bump Collie Buzz all the time, but he kind of went soft. He's not so much like the banger bass hits and hip hop beats. It's more like, seems like a R&B soul reggae that he's doing now or something.
I'm listening to Protege. Like, his latest album is like my favorite. I can't stop listening to it. Like, track 1, Switch It Up, is like fire. Fucking Live, fire.
All right.
I have protege.
Uh,
I'm not
So-
in the know.
Wait, what? You don't know?
you know now.
You know now. We got my wife, Lindsay Cantu, in the house all the way from San Diego, California. What's up, Lindsay? Lindsay was really excited because I was like, I am interviewing Jimmy. And she's like, Jimmy? I'm like, yeah, Jimmy. Let's see. Sammy says DMT. How do you feel about DMT, Jimmy?
I never hit Crystal City, but I got pretty close. I did see the door. I was like,
what?
Floating. It was pretty intense. I tried it in a few different like forms that I was given. Like one was like a little black ball hash looking thing. Kind of tasted like salvia though. It was weird. And it didn't really do anything. Kind of gave it a body buzz and stuff. But it was this like quartz crushed crystal almost. It was like kind of golden-ish. And man, that got me there, but I guess I needed just a little bit more or something, because I saw that doorway and as I was like coming back down, I like slowed down as I got to it. I never pumped through it. So,
well, let me just tell you, because V-Boss wants to chime in about the DMT. Let me tell you about when V-Boss had me smoke the DMT. She and Temple were fighting the entire time. And they were like, don't fight. They're like, don't fight. Sunny's on the DMT, but they're fucking fighting the entire. So thank you, V-Boss. I love you. V-Boss's comment is she stopped DMT when she saw clowns coming out of her walls.
oh shit.
How do you feel about that, Jimmy?
I might agree on stopping for a little bit. That seems odd. That life is about. So I mean, maybe it's a good decision, but you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that.
To each their own. That's what we say about that, Jimmy. Where is Mama Breeling? Because I feel like she should be here in the chat and she's not. So maybe you should take a minute to text her. And that's fine. Let's see.
It was her birthday
It's her birthday?
yesterday.
Oh, today's my dad's birthday.
Let's take a moment. Happy birthday to you. Woo, woo. Happy birthday to you. Woo, woo. Happy birthday, Mama Breeling. Happy birthday to you. She will.
They're over. Huh?
She will. I feel bad actually. Like now, like she's gonna have to rewind this and watch this whole thing. Maybe you could just like do a clip or an edit and let her know that's what's going on.
Told her all the things that I'm talking about right now. So sorry, Mom.
Actually, I love you. Love your mama. You guys are the Shiznitzels. Let's see. Lindsay says, apparently I try to talk to people into doing DMT all the time. It's my thing. Oh. I think DMT is a really amazing, would we call it a drug?
I have not had as much experience with it, actually.
I mean, it's interesting, to coin the term gateway drug, and then like you hit DMT and you like pop through a gateway. Is that not weird? Were they being literal? Was that just happened chance?
I don't know.
I've heard different descriptions and different things.
We're like, just keep talking, Jimmy, because you're so handsome.
Shut up.
You're gonna need some.
All right. So let's talk a little bit. We got Joshua Newton in the house. What's up, Joshy? How you doing? Sammy says it's the God drug. So, Jimmy, I want you to give me a little bit of your background. How did you get into music? How did you know this was going to be your thing?
I started out in oddly enough, like church choir.
Okay.
So, and I started singing with like the adults, and then it kind of went to like the youth groups or whatever.
Very related. Yeah.
I was raised in
Very I feel like am I cutting in and out or not?
I don't feel, do you feel like you're cutting in and out? We're on a lot of drugs over here, Jimmy. We have just joking. That is a bad joke, you guys. I am live on YouTube and that's a joke. Jimmy, you look mighty fine tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Go ahead. We want to hear all about it because I know a lot about your history. Let me tell you guys, me and Jimmy go way back, but I won't say how way back we go.
Oh, shit. Yeah, long time. Monkey's doing it days. Like, I was like 18 working at Rockets.
Aww.
And y'all were going nuts. And big, like, yeah, y'all were like the bigger band or biggest band out of Corpus, you know?
And
everybody like y'all would always have the bar rocking.
It's true.
Those are good days.
Jimmy, but listen, why are you so handsome
though? I got it from my mom. You know what I mean? From my mama.
You always got to give a shout out to the mom.
Okay, but seriously, let's talk a little bit about your history. So your daddy actually a musician in Vegas, and I feel like possibly if it's inherited down, maybe you get a little bit from your daddy, right? Let's talk a little bit about the roots.
That's crazy. You remember that?
Jimmy.
He was in a band called Southern Thunder. They never got like real big, but they opened up for like Patsy Cline in Alabama and that kind of deal. And man, how real are we going into this?
I mean, it's your show, so totally up to you.
Well, damn, it just seems like super open up. But yeah, no, there was certain drugs that was his downfall, and so they never made it, you know. And so those are the things that I keep away from when I'm picking my choice of things that I partake in. I definitely don't do those things. But yeah, so I inherited, I guess, like I have a natural ear and natural rhythm. I find producing has helped me, like, it's really hard these days to have bands that have, you know, multiple members and you're trying to coordinate everybody, and sometimes you want to do things on your own time. So being able to like sit behind a computer and on MIDI, you know, play a piano, play a horn, play a bass line, play a guitar, you know, weird ambient noises, whatever it is, you know, it's just way easier. And I've fallen into producing a lot more over the last several years. It's just easier for me. But you know, I'll hit the occasional jam nights, play guitar, or I don't usually play guitar. I usually play drums, every once in a while bass. But like I've gotten heavily more adjusted into like rhythm, percussion, that kind of thing live.
Dropping some beats.
Them beats.
Yeah. Dropping all the beats. All right, you guys, you are here with me, your host, Sunshine of the Sunshine Show. I have my co-host Jerry in the house. We're interviewing the one and only Saint Yims. All right, we got a question. If you could collaborate with one artist, who would it be?
Damn, one and only one. There's somebody actually out of Texas that I feel is like gonna be one of the greatest to come up, at least in recent, you know, like his own avatar of this decade or whatever, and that's Toby Nwigwe, and he's actually out of Houston.
Mm-hmm. I know who that
and that
is.
It's just like phenomenal with, I mean, the whole presentation from music videos to like the beats. The beats are crazy. They just have some dynamic and like change ups throughout the song. And then his flow is just like butter over everything. And even like lyrical content, that's the big thing. Like lyrically, he and I like that he references spirit and God and like, you know, different things. And it has the Texas swag on it. And yeah, I would say probably him right now. I'm bumping a lot of JID right now too.
Oh, that's what I'm onto that shit for sure. Hey, actually,
Yeah.
I have a collaboration suggestion for you, my dear friend. Yahweh goes by Yaya. He's like on Spotify, but he's always looking for someone that can like lay some tracks because he's got the lyrics and it's fire. So
yeah, I mean, make the connection, connect dots.
what I do, I look after people.
Let's
All right.
do that.
Next.
I'll get with you.
Next question from Daniel Bayanez. What kind of drums do you rock with? I love this question, Daniel, because actually Jimmy used to play the drums.
Yeah. I'm working on it. So like right now I just have it's a Gretsch kind of jazz kit. And it's just my snare, 2 toms, and I mean when the full setup's out, it's 3 crashes and a splash, but usually I'm just rocking like crash, splash, ride, simple.
I actually don't know.
Very nice. Very nice. We love it, Jimmy. We are here for you. All right. So we've worked a lot together for many years. Jimmy is one of my go-to vocalists. Jimmy actually will sing for you guys a little bit later, so make sure to stick around. Jimmy, what do you do to practice your vocals and make sure that you're ready to go for the crowd?
I mean, I don't necessarily do that. I just well, no, every once in a while, it's a funny little like thing that I'll actually do every once in a while. I'll grab a pillow and scream into it for a minute, because I used to do that in a metal band when I was a vocalist in a metal band, and like before screaming just right off the rip on stage, I would like scream into things for just a couple of seconds so that it would just like really open up my throat, and then the typical shit, sing from down here in the diaphragm, and like I got kind of know how to go a little bit raspier or a little bit more like breathy or whatever, just like I guess whatever the song's calling for, the tone needs. But yeah, if that was like a weird little thing, I mean, it is a weird little thing.
It works.
It's that or like grunting, right? I don't know. I'm not going to do it. That's like an in private thing, but it's just to open throat up.
Very nice. We have
it's all weird.
Very nice. We have Jordan Branch, songwriter out of Modesto, California. I know you're not out of Modesto, girl, but I love you. If you guys are not already following Jordan, make sure to do that. All right, everybody, you're here with me on the Sunshine Show. We're having a great time, and so is Taddy Pole. You guys already know how he rolls. All right, so tell me where you are right now. Tell me how you're dropping the beats. What kind of software are you using these days?
I'm currently at Produce Studios in Corpus Christi. We're here downtown on Peoples Street. This is like a creative space. A guy named El Dusty. He owns and operates the studio. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to freaking hang out. So I get my opportunities to sit back and learn, watch what people are doing here, see a lot of different creative processes, techniques, software that I don't ever see, get used, and see how they use it. it's a lot of learning here. And then when I'm able to apply it, you know, I also get to have good heads around that can give me the constructive criticism or the advice or the help. And so yeah, there's a few producers that rotate around here that come hang out. We all, you know, collab or watch each other work. I mean, they do everything over here, video. I mean, yeah, it's like video, music, streaming. There's a whole ass streaming lab here. El Dusty will do his thing, Dusty Crates on Twitch. I think that's every Tuesday. Come on, little plug. But yeah, this is a cool little spot. Produce Studios.
Very nice.
I remember when that spot first popped up.
We got Magnus in the house. What the fuck is up? How you doing? But where is Mama Freeling? That is the real question of the hour.
Real question is my mom at? She's in Florida right now. She's enjoying her birthday. I know they just had the hurricane.
Vacay.
Yeah, for a little vacay. She's on the side, I guess, of Florida that while everybody else was getting hit by hurricane, they were all nice and pristine weather. So that's where they were at or are at.
Very nice. All right, we got a question. Can you give us a sneak peek on something you're working on right now?
Something I'm working on right now.
How about pick up your guitar and sing us a song, Jimmy?
Well, that's not even anything I'm working on.
You guys, me and Jimmy go very far back, and he's an amazing singer and songwriter himself. You can look him up under the Sunshine Sessions under Hey Lover or Horror Pop because he wants to lick them bones dry. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Everyone's asking where is Mama Cantu. I don't know where Mama Cantu is. Where the fuck is should I call her? I should call her. Where is my phone? Jimmy, give us a sneak peek.
I'm working on that, but the freaking computer's not working. Damn.
Okay.
Everything's like frozen over here.
No worries at all. Pick up your guitar and sing us a song.
Keep it organic.
It's already that time.
Already that time, baby. 30 minutes in. Let's go.
Do what you do.
Y'all are in for a very special treat tonight. This is the one and only St. Yims out of Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can you hear this? Oh, shit. Can y'all hear it?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, we can. Just a reminder that Zoom does cut out frequencies, so just play a little bit softer than what you normally would and a little bit further away from your microphone on your phone.
Feeling kind of greasy. How about you? From the love we make, I let cake. It's great. And that's enough to love you. Controller, sees behind all the kind that came through the air. Suffocates my inside. Feeling kind of risky. How about you? Never been so far strong and in love, feeling kind of juicy. How about you? In the sparkles of your eyes, I see the world tonight. Yeah, there comes a love, leaves behind all the time that came to the air. Suffocates my inside. How about you? Let's pull your skin from me outside in. And while we do, if I may jump on, that was just to do, yes, to make me feel alive. It makes me feel alive. Oh, oh, oh.
Sexual chocolate. Ow, 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 ow. Work your legs, work your legs.
We had to cut that short, but maybe on the video you can hear the whole deal.
I think that you are so amazing that you're making all the animals in the room like freak out. So we have a couple of comments here for you. What the fuck, holy shit, that was straight fire. All the ladies just went splosh. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. His voice, oh my god, that range, fuck yeah, and all the clappy claps. What I tell you guys, this man, like, he's been my all-time favorite for so many years. I am so blessed and thankful to have him on the show here tonight. So you guys are all welcome.
Well, appreciate that.
Welcome. Jimmy, so tell me a little bit about that song. What was your motivation behind that song, and what does your songwriting style look like?
That song, I basically was trying to come up with a creepy version of a love song. I would have these ideas of doing like what is a heroin addict couple, what does their love look like? You know what I mean? Like just weird ass concepts and write a song about it, you know? So that's kind of where I feel it kind of creepy, I feel it kind of greasy and things, and like I don't know, that it's a weird ass song, and I don't have complete anything behind it other than like love and weirdness, and then like writing out, I just yeah, I mean, it reverts back to that, like what that song is like taking concepts and like on the melodies and stuff. I do like I grew up as a kid. My grandpa gave me it was called like Senior Prom, and it was like of the 40s, 50s, and I would go to sleep with the headphones on, listening to like Johnny Angel and Sandman and. My favorite song of all time actually is Stand By Me. You know, just that beat, doom, 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 doom. And like this, you know, the whole song, it's like, it brings back, you know, me as a kid. And,
how awesome is that? Stand By Me.
Well, yeah, so I like that old style singing and things, you know? So that's kind of where that, I feel like that melody comes from. But then I'm at least half Mexican in a Mexican dominated city. So some of that Spanish influence comes through. And yeah, one of these days you'll hear that song slow down a bit and like hip hop beats on it.
All right. Fair enough, you guys. Jimmy, I want you to tell me, what kind of legacy are you leaving behind for your children? Because I know this is very important for you.
That's a heavy, like,
loaded out question. She's like, she doesn't fuck around.
Well, it's important. It's important to know. So let
we should all be like journaling this shit.
I like, do look up to you, and I, you know, it's important things, and I think that, you know, let's just talk about it.
Yeah. What legacy? I mean, well, actually, so, you know, my son was just yesterday arguing with his mom, and his mom lives in Dallas, and well, they live in Dallas, and we were having that whole talk, like, he's his own individual person. I'm not going to be like the parent that like tries to make them the idyllic version of a son that I want. Like, everyone's going to have their issues and stuff, but just the whole treat others how you want to be treated, stay humble, like not wasting time on negativity and the things. Like, there's no reason to argue. Just like nod your head, say okay, and move along, So like, I guess that would be the big thing, is like treating others how you want to be treated. Like, I think it's a big thing. Besides Southern hospitality of a Texan, I was raised Pentecostal Christian. I'm not necessarily Christian anymore, but I hold a lot of those base values still. Like, that's where kind of a lot of my morality, morals stand in. So I try to teach that to the kids more than anything. Because, they get in trouble, they get into things, they do the things. It's like, just have manners, though,
Absolutely. All right, great answer. We have a question here. Do you have a favorite Corpus Mexican food restaurant?
Oh, shit. That's like... that's where the foodie comes in. It can't be one thing for all things,
No, exactly.
It's like...
Well, he said Mexican food.
Well, you want one place to go get your like breakfast taquitos, and then you have like your other place where you go get like your late night, whatever.
There's some that stay open later than others. There's one that opens up at like 4 a.m, so the after bar type thing, you hit that one. There's so many Mexican restaurants here. Hashtag blessed, and they're all fire. Like, a lot of them. I've been a lot of places, and Corpus has the best Mexican food of anywhere ever. Like, and I've even gone, even in Mexico, It's like, you can find better Mexican food. I don't know if it's, the Tex-Mex or whatever. It's so good and flavorful and like done properly.
Well, we're going to make this easy for you. We want to know your favorite breakfast Mexican spot in Corpus.
Oddly enough, it's all straight names: Taqueria, Express, and Seafood. And that's for the Corpus people watching. That's over by Roberts, by Gates Donut.
I thought it was over there. Yeah.
They have the best soy, I think. They have the probably the best charo beans in town. They have their guisadas, fucking, like all the things. If you're trying to eat healthy, they actually have these spinach enchiladas that are fucking fire.
Okay, now
I love that, actually, so very much. You guys, we are all from South Texas. We're family, you guys. So it's very nice to be hanging out with Jerry, my co-host tonight. Special. Jimmy, St. Yims. You know what I'm saying? We're having a great time. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions for me, Jerry, or Jimmy, drop them there in the comment section so I can get to them. This may be your only chance to ask Jimmy any question you'd ever want to ask him in your whole entire life. Sunshine After Dark. All right, Jimmy, what kind of horror movies are you into?
I don't typically watch too many. I'm not really I'll watch them. Oh, okay, let's say this. I'm more into like the House of a Thousand Corpses, like the Rob Zombie type movies.
Okay.
Or I do like the whole like more concept, like that Exorcism of Emily Rose, that whole like, was she just crazy or was it demon possessed, and like a whole court battle and all these things. Like, I kind of like that stuff. But
that's what I ask myself every day. Am I possessed or am I just crazy? I don't know.
We've all been wondering. I mean, it's okay.
Dawn, no, sir, absolutely not. You're not going anywhere. My favorite horror movie of all time ever forever is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Everybody already knows that. It's important to love the killer clowns from outer space. All right, Jimmy. So I want to give everybody a little bit of a background. Me and Jimmy, Don says cast the out evil demons. You wish, Don, you fucking wish. All right. So me and Jimmy, actually, we went on tour for a while. Jimmy had a school bus, and this is what we toured in. So Jimmy, like, let's talk about the tour. Let's talk about the school bus. Let's talk about the time I drove the school bus. I'm not even sure we should talk about it.
There's definitely all of that and people that I'd rather not talk on, but
no names, just don't mention names.
David. Yeah, I guess it was a lot of fun. You know, it definitely had its moments. That tour was very interesting, eye-opening. I learned a lot. It was great hanging out with everybody, meeting and yeah, that was a good time.
Jimmy is like he can't even talk.
Well, I mean, like, you know, making music your business and taking it on the road is just like a whole nother facet.
Yeah, it was cool.
Do you remember when we were supposed to play at what was that place in Austin? We were on the way, and the tour bus, the school bus, the actual like back door was open, and all of our equipment was like hanging on for its dear life.
Yeah. Those were actually some really hazy days. I remember getting fucked up a lot out there.
Probably why the shit was hanging off.
Yes. I mean, like hilarious moments, shrugged it off, right? And just kept going. Like no one took responsibility, you know. Everyone's like, yeah.
Did I hear something?
Is that the base in the middle of the street back there? Just keep driving. Just keep going.
Yeah. Just to know, if you ever want to buy a school bus, as long as you keep it under 14 people, you don't need a CDL. So you can just run that hoe. You know what I mean? So no, we didn't need anything.
We didn't. I will tell you, when I had to drive the school bus, we were in school when that was going. It was like we got no stopping and starting. We are like just exchanging seats. You know that? Of course you don't.
No. Well, I mean, yes, I do.
A little fuzzy.
Nobody else really drove, right? Did David or Johnny or anybody ever
drive?
Yeah, it was just you and me, right?
Because we badass motherfuckers.
Really like watch sunsets and sunrises and like that shit was cool.
So many good things. Next question. Jimmy, did Sunny ride the short bus, and did she wear a helmet asking for a friend?
I don't think she was responsible enough to wear the helmet. No.
This is fucking true.
Wow. Okay, you guys, I'm loving this so much. All right. One question I ask all of my guests: if you could throw a dinner party for any 5 musicians, dead or alive, who would those 5 musicians be, and what would you serve at your dinner party?
Oh, damn.
I got a journal. Oh, shit.
Okay, we're going to go back to Toby. Toby Newig.
Who?
I would say Carrie. Especially like what he's getting into, where his head's at. Like I'm like, yo.
One more time. Who?
We don't know what you're saying.
You know what? I would say Toby Nwigwe and Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, Jim Carrey. I would say Anderson .Paak.
Oh,
Andy.
I would say maybe William Dafoe. That's crazy. It would just be crazy to talk to him for a minute. And
You're really high right now.
yeah. Who would I pick as the last one? I already picked a bunch of music and Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was like an idol when I was a kid. I wanted to be him. When everybody else wanted to be superstar, like athletes and shit, I wanted to be Jim Carrey.
We all want to be Jim Carrey still, though.
I do.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim Carrey, for holding it down.
Yeah. I can't even think of a fifth one. I mean, damn.
How dare you?
Let's say
you guys are live and direct on the Sunday show. We are waiting for the fifth guest on Jimmy Breeling's dinner party.
Dinner party. I bring Dusty. You know what I mean?
Wait, who?
Oh, Dusty.
Of course,
yeah.
you
You gotta keep it
did.
real. Bring your homies.
I love that.
Like that.
What are you serving at the dinner party?
Well, I'd have
Tacos.
which is also another local. We talked about doing a whole like dinner. We actually talked about doing a dinner party. We call it like Shanghai, but like HIGH, and do like a whole infused dinner.
Oh.
If you know what I mean. Infused dinner.
You gotta be with that shit. I've got.
Yeah, Asian dominated. Do the whole fusion flare thing. Yeah. All right.
So we're doing an Asian infused dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I am down for that. I'm here for it, Jimmy. Jimmy. Woo!
5 guests, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be there for it.
This motherfucker. Bro, literally, bro.
Well, she's like the hostess, so.
He's like, there's 5 guests. You're not coming. Just remember, wait, look behind you. Are there big binoculars back here?
Probably.
Just remember that I don't fuck around. You know why?
It's probably a bat.
Wait.
I feel like you do fuck around when you have a pickle in the background with a mustache and glasses.
Hold on. Ugh, I'm giving birth real quick, you guys.
Oh shit.
Ugh, I will be there at your dinner party, bro. Just so
damn.
you're aware, I will be at your fucking dinner party.
Out there watching.
Bro, like, have you ever seen anything with such length and girth in your life?
Is there kids watching?
Hopefully not. I don't know. I've already given the disclaimer. All right, you guys, we've almost been going for an hour with the one and only Saint Yimmy. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them there in the comment section. We will get to them as soon as possible. Let's see. Daniel Byness wants to know, what kind of construction do you do?
Basically, I mean, we do a lot of contracting. We'll do subcontract anything that we can't handle. We're like a smaller crew. I just started this about 8 months ago. And it started with, I mean, basically, I've been doing some home flips, and, like rentals and stuff. And I guess some people have seen like what I designed and stuff. And I was working with a lot of contractors that, you know, just were kind of falling short for me. And I have a buddy of mine, Matt Johnson, and he pretty much knows fucking everything about everything. It's annoying.
Jimmy's the man, Daniel Byness, to answer your question. Right,
what?
Jimmy? You are the man. You do home reconstruction.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you
Yeah.
guys have any home reconstruction situations that you need, hit up Mr. Jimmy there in Corpus Christi, Texas. All right, Jerry, I'm going to give you the next question. I don't feel like you've had a chance to question Jimmy.
What is your next project that you're working
on? It's gonna be a lot of like hip hop, West Coast bass, little Spanish influence still, vibes.
That's why I gotta hook up with my friend Yahweh. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm trying to link with people. I'm trying to get other vocalists on stuff. You know, like I don't want to be like on all my stuff. I want to like collab and get different vibes. You know, I on the West Coast bass stuff, some of it's like I've been calling it like hippie hop, you know, because a lot of it like I'll imagine, you know, the fire spinners spinning and the things, but like
that's the vibe. No, that's the scene with like Lizzie Jeff and like, you know, all of that kind of stuff, and Nipsey, you know, kind of like set some vibes, and that's kind of the scene. So
that's where I'm at.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. So
yeah,
very nice.
We should do that.
I got
yeah.
So, Jimmy, can you tell everybody at home, how are you so handsome all the time?
Blessed.
Blessed.
I'm just out here thinking. You know what I mean? And that's all I can do. I don't know. I don't know why you put me on the spot like that. You know what I mean? I don't know any of the things. I'm just out here.
You know all the things. You guys, so me and Jimmy, we go way back. He has actually performed on a couple of my projects. If you guys are interested in seeing what Jimmy has out there, look up Sunshine Sessions, Horror Pop, or what's the other song?
Hey Lover.
Hey Lover. There you go. All right, Daniel Byness wants to know, do you have any hip hop influences, Jimmy?
Yeah, like the people I'm listening, Toby Nwigwe, JID, Anderson .Paak, and yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at right now. I mean, I love and appreciate the older stuff, but I like being like, you know, refreshing new stuff, and there is actually refreshing new stuff if you wade through the bullshit of mumble rapping and the club stuff. You know, there's really good music out there, and so that's what's been influencing. You know, finding those new people that are doing shit.
Very nice. And then last question, can we hear another song, Pretty Please?
Damn, putting me on the spot like that. Well, I'm having difficulties, and without like stopping this whole stream and getting some help on why this computer is not actually like lights on, nothing's happening. So it'd have to be a whole intermission for me to get this going, which is very unfortunate.
Why can't you just sing Hey Lover Lover?
Because I haven't played it in a while. I didn't even practice that.
Oh, good, you guys. I will drop the link to that song in the comment section. I hope you guys all go and check that out after we're done with this interview. I hope you guys all go and follow St. Yims and support him, because that is what we need to do. This man works very hard to create art and music for everybody, and it costs nothing to just go and support and be very fucking what I'm looking for? Supportive. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. All right, guys. This episode has been brought to you in part by Sunshine and the Bass Kids. If you guys are not already a member of Sunshine and the Bass Kids, make sure to do that today. I love and appreciate you guys all so much. You could be anywhere in the world and you're here with me right now, and it means so much to me to have your support. Okay, so we're going on the hour. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up, but I do want to ask you, what is your best piece of advice that you can give everybody that's listening?
Just as like a life in general.
Whatever you want, life, music.
But I guess in art, create that LLC, become a company. I know it sounds crazy, but the things you can write off and like live in life and actually make, your investment yourself, should do that. And then in life, again, it goes back to treat people how you want to be treated. Nobody likes to be yelled at or short with or impatient with or any of the things. So, you just got to go out there and be the same. So
absolutely
do that.
I love that so much. Jerry, what is your best piece of advice for everybody listening at home?
Don't stand in your own way. There's so much greatness out there, and you can manifest it and you can make it all happen. So just don't stand in your own way.
Love that so much. You guys, we have had such a good time tonight. This will not be the last time. This is just the beginning of a beautiful relationship that me and St. Yims have already been having for many years. We've had such a great time. Hope you guys go and follow, do all the things. When are you coming out with your album, Jimmy?
I'm working on it. I have a actually like an album's worth of stuff. I just need to figure out exactly what I'm throwing together, like which ones. And they just need like mixed up and or like mixed down sound wise. And let's say I'll put out the next or the first single in a month's time.
Perfect. We're going to go ahead and hold you to that. This show has been brought to you in part by White Claw and Jerry's signature hula hoops. If you guys are interested, hit her up in the inbox. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I love all of you so much. I appreciate you. Jimmy, is there anything you want to talk about before we get going?
No, just love everybody. And thanks for having me on here. It was a cool share.
Well, we're going to do this again very soon. Everybody, until next time, I'm not sure when my next show is because Dawn, my beautiful secretary, has not sent me the schedule. So as soon as I figure that out, I will let you guys know. Until next time, make sure that you're kind to the people around you. You never know what battles everybody is facing. Try to keep a smile on your face. Don't bully. If you don't have anything kind to say, don't say anything at all. And it's a dangerous fucking world out there. So please be safe. All right, Jimmy, on 3, we're going to say bye. You ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.